to you? Am I audible to you, students?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So, how are you? All of you are fine?
Fine, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I am in recovery period now. So, I'm in now hospital only. Okay.
Okay, sir. Get well
So,
soon.
okay. Thank you so much. So, first of all, you just give your attendance first. Hmm. All of you, please give your attendance in your chat box. So, have you studied by your own? Have you studied by your own? Yes or no? Have you studied by your own or not? Or you just forget about this subject? মিন্ময় প্ৰতিম পঢ়া শুনা কৰিছানে? মৃন্ময়
Yes, sir.
পঢ়া শুনা কৰিছানে তোমালোকে?
চলো এক্সাম হ'ব বুলি কৈছিলে যে চাইছিলো
এক্সাম হ'ব বুলি কোৱা কাৰণে পঢ়িছিলা? এনে পঢ়া নাই?
হয় ছাৰ
এনে পঢ়িব লাগিব তোমালোকে। See, industrial pharmacy is not a tough subject, okay? It's very easy, and you just collect your books and copies. That means notes. Huh? You collect the books. Books is already what kind of books you have to follow. It is already given in your syllabus. Okay, you just follow the books already given in the books. Fine. So today I am going to start about the syrups and elixirs. I just that means collect some materials uh, from the outside because I am in now COVID hospital, so I cannot go outside to collect all my stuffs. Okay, so because your syllabus is very vast and I already missed lots of days, so today I think that I just give some idea regarding syrups and elixirs. Okay, so I collect some data and I will share with you. Okay, fine.
Yes,
Okay,
get well soon.
okay. Thank you so much. Just wait. I will start the class. Okay. So, have you seen the slide which I have already shared?
Sir.
Have you
Yes, sir.
seen
yes
it?
sir
Okay. So today I am going to discuss about the syrups. Fine. So what do you mean by syrup? Can you give some examples? What is syrup? What is the use of syrup? Already we have got in second semester or first semester, I think. Is not it?
Syrup is a liquid dose.
Yeah. Tanzil, carry on. What is syrup?
Treat like
What is syrup?
it is
Yes.
syrup is a liquid dose from which to treat cough.
Sir, syrup is a liquid dosage form which contains active pharmaceutical ingredients.
Those does not contain any active pharmaceutical ingredients. They are not syrup. Have you seen that syrups are used in the home preparations also in your kitchen? Have you seen?
Yes, sir.
Those who have pharmaceutical ingredients, that is called medicated syrup. That means those who contain medications, okay, drugs. These are medicated syrups, and those who are not contain any kind of medications, that are non-medicated syrups. Have you seen some? Can you say some non-medicated syrups? Have you seen non-medicated syrups?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yashi,
Chocolate, chocolate
are you
syrup.
using syrups in your kitchen?
Chocolate syrup for the cake and all.
I'm not properly audible to you. Please speak loudly.
Sir, chocolate syrup for cake and all preparation.
Okay, okay. So these are also a syrups, but main thing is that bases are same. So let discuss with the syrups. So syrups are concentrated aqueous preparations of a sugar or sugar substitute, with or without flavoring agents, on or medicated or medicinal substances. That means syrups are sugary preparations. Okay, they have contains sugars, high concentration of sugars, with sugars or without sugars. Without sugars means that is a substitute of sugar. Can you tell me some names about the substitute of sugars? Can you tell me some, give me some idea, give me some examples of
Yeah,
substituted of sugars, huh?
yeah.
Qua,
Rice.
Ambrose, yes. Can you tell me about some substitute of sugars?
Sucralose.
Sucralose,
Current.
saccharin. Saccharin is also a good, very good. It is also a substitute of sugar. So, have you tasted that sugar-free tablet? Have you tasted sugar-free tablet? Yes or no? No.
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, no issue. So, syrups are the mainly sugary substance, or it may contain medications, or it may not be contain medications. It may contain sugar or substitute of sugar. Okay. So, syrup contains flavoring agents. Okay. So, it may contain flavoring agents, but not medical substances are called non-medicated or flavored vehicles. That means syrups. Those who does not contain, that means does not contain any medications. So these type of syrups are called non-medicated syrups. Okay. So types of syrup. There are mainly three types of syrups. First one is the simple syrup. Second one is the medicated syrup, and third one is the non-medicated syrup. So medicated simple syrup. Can you tell me about the simple syrup? What is simple syrup? What is simple syrup? Do you know? What is simple syrup?
It it's a viscous liquid containing only sugar and water.
Yes, it contains only sucrose and water. What is the concentration of sucrose in simple syrup?
It's it's a 1:1 ratio, sir. Fif-
Concentration? Concentration of sucrose in syrup?
It's
Concent
very high.
huh?
So
I know it is very high, but what is the main concentration of sucrose in simple syrup?
66.7.
Yeah,
70%.
6.7. Amina, you is it Amina?
No, sir.
Huh? Shahil?
No, sir.
Sahil? Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's good. Okay. It's 66.7% of sucrose in simple syrup. Okay. So simple syrup is not other than sugar, sucrose, and water. Simply sucrose and water. It is used as a base for other preparations. Okay. So next is the medicated syrup. What is medicated syrup? Medicated syrup means those which have contains medications or drugs. So this is called medicated syrups. Non-medicated syrup. Non-medicated syrup, I have already told you that the non-medicated syrups are the substance. These are they does not contain any drugs. They may contain the flavors. Okay. Chocolate syrup. Chocolate syrup is also a non-medicated syrup. Okay. So okay, let's discuss with the simple syrups. So simple syrup contain only sucrose and purified water. Fine. Simple syrup contains only sucrose and purified water. So it does not contain any flavoring agents or medicines. So it contains sucrose. The concentration of sucrose is 66.7%. So non-medicated syrups are syrups containing flavoring agents but does not contain any medicinal substances. Okay, or flavored vehicles. So some examples of non-medicated syrups, that is coca syrup, orange syrup, and raspberry syrup. Okay, so what is coca syrup? Suspension of coca powder in aqueous vehicle, sweetened and thickened with sucrose, liquid glucose, glycerin, flavored with vanilla, sodium chloride. Okay, particularly effective in administrative beta testing drugs to the children. So coca syrups are the syrups that is used for the uh, as a vehicle for those drugs which are tested in bitter. They are mainly used for the in case of that means children's. Okay, so orange syrup. What is orange syrup? Sucrose based syrup. Okay, it is a base is sucrose used to sweet orange peel tincture, citric acid as a source of flavor, and tartines. Okay, so it is make the taste of orange juice, and it is a good vehicle for drugs stable in acidic medium. Those drugs which is stable in acidic medium, they are mainly used for these kind of syrups are mainly used as a vehicle. Okay, raspberry syrup. So sucrose base, it is also sucrose based syrup. So it is mainly extracted from the raspberry, that is 48% of the volume. Okay, so flavor is very pleasant. Okay, and it is also salty or sour taste, and it is mainly used for as a vehicle for the other medicaments. So have you tasted orange syrup, coca syrup, or raspberry syrup? Have you tasted it? Flavored syrup, have you tasted? Orange flavored syrup, have you tasted,
Yes,
students?
sir.
Yes.
Yes.
So these are mainly actually dried extract collected from the all these coca plants, orange and raspberry. Okay, so from this the flavored is come from. Okay, so it is used mainly different that means characteristics are there. So for first coca syrup, it is mainly used for the preparation of that means drugs that is prepared for the children, that is for the neonatal care. This kind of coca syrups base are used. Okay, orange syrups, it is very that means those who are for the treatment of acidic medium. Okay, acidic medium means in our stomach for the gastritis. If we are using some kind of syrup, that orange syrup is used as a base. Okay, so these are the some examples of non-medicated syrups that is used as a vehicle. Don't be confused about the medicated and non-medicated syrups. So non-medicated syrups are also used in the as a vehicle for the medications. Okay, when it will added drugs, it will become medicated syrup. Okay, So medicated syrups that contains the drugs, it is called the medicated syrups. Okay. So I think you have understood what is medicated syrup, non-medicated syrup, and simple syrup. So what is the uh, main ingredients of medicated syrup? That is, first is sucrose, purified water, then flavoring agents, coloring agents, and therapeutic agents. So what do you mean by therapeutic agents? Therapeutic agent means what?
Yeah.
This
Am
is
I
drugs, sir.
am I audible to you, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
what do you mean by therapeutic agents?
API.
API. Yes, API. API means, that means the drugs.
Active pharmaceutical.
Yes, yes. That means drugs. Drugs are the therapeutic agents. Okay. So main basement, sucrose, purified water, flavoring agents, coloring agents, it should be there. And for drugs are different for different purpose or different uses. Okay. So therapeutic agents may vary according to their preparations or uses. Fine. So some examples of medicated syrup. Some examples of medicated syrups are, so analgesic syrups, analgesics, anticholinergic, anthelmintic, antiemetic, okay, anticonvulsant, antihistamine, antiviral, antitussives, expectorant, bronchodilators, and fecal softener. Okay, so these are, that means for this kind of anticonvulsant drugs, we can prepare as a syrup. For antiemetic, we can prepare it as a syrup. What do you mean by antiemetic? What do you mean by
Yeah,
antiemetic?
that causes that stops from vomiting, sir.
Yes. So for the that means antiemetic preparations we can prepare it as a syrup. But for all the drugs we cannot prepare as a syrup. We cannot give the syrup from for the all kind of treatments. Okay. So that means analgesic. Analgesic means
Pain.
Painkillers.
pain relievers. Okay. So analgesic means pain relievers. So we can take as a syrup. Okay, we can take analgesic drug as a syrup. Okay, anticholinergic, anticonvulsant, antihistamine. What do you mean by antihistamine?
Stops the histamine. So anti-allergic drugs.
Yes, yes, anti-allergic. Allergies are formed mainly because of the releasing of histamine in our body. Okay, histamine is the main, that means factor. Histamine is the main factor that causes the allergy in our body. Okay, so anti-allergic drugs are those drugs which are used to, that means antihistamine drugs are those drugs which are reduced to what, release of histamine. Okay, okay. So what do you mean by bronchodilators? What do you mean by bronchodilators?
So
The
it
bronchial
opens up
tract,
the airway part, the
Airway
bronch.
part of what?
bronchial tract.
Okay, so it is mainly as asthma. Those mainly those persons are suffering from asthma. They are mainly used for these bronchodilators. Okay, so for this kind of treatments, we are using as a syrup preparations. Fine. So components of syrup. What kind of components are mainly used for the preparation of syrup? So most syrups contain the following components in the addition of purified water and medicinal agents present. That is, main thing is that sugar. Okay, sugar is the main component. Then antimicrobial agents. Why we are using antimicrobial agents in sugar?
Because sugar is a source of food for microbes.
Yes, exactly. So sugar is the main media for, that means, growth of microorganisms. Okay. So antimicrobial agents we have to add on the preparation of this kind of syrups. Preservatives are required for the proper preservation. Then flavoring agent and coloring agents. Okay. So these are main simple components for the preparation of syrup. So, sucrose and non-sucrose based syrup. What do you mean by sucrose based or non-sucrose based syrup? So, non-sucrose based. Why we are using non-sucrose based syrup? What is the use of non-sucrose based syrup?
For diabetic patients,
Hmm?
for diabetic patients, sir.
Yes, for diabetic patients, those patients who which actually feel difficult to take the sugars. Okay, those who have the side effects from the sugars in their body, they have to use that non-sucrose based syrups. So in case of sucrose based syrups, we are using sucrose and dextrose. Okay, then non-sugars, that is sorbitol, glycerin, propylene glycol. Okay, then methyl cellulose and hydroxymethyl cellulose. These are the polymers mainly used for the preparation of syrups. Okay, so in case of sucrose based syrups, we are using sucrose and dextrose, and for the non-sugar based syrups, that is sorbitol, glycerin, and polyethylene polypropylene glycol. So these are the examples. So I request all of you students, you just write it down what I have given. I will share the slide also, but it is very easy when you are writing in your copy. It will be memorized very soon and faster. It will be very easy to understood. Fine. So so maximum in case of sugars, that means syrups, maximum it contains the high proportion of sucrose. Okay, usually 60 to 80%. So concentrated sugar solution are quite resistant to microbial growth. But in case of low concentration, it is very, that means higher tendency to grow the microorganism. But in case of high concentration of sugar, the microbial tendency to microbial growth is less. But we have to use the antimicrobial agents in the preparation of sugar. Okay. So this is for 100 ml syrup, for simple syrup. So that is 85 gram sucrose plus purified water. That is 100 ml syrup when you are going to prepare. But you can calculate as per, that is 66.7% that is used for the preparation. 66.7% sucrose that is used for the preparation of syrup. So you can follow that formula also. Fine. So what kind of antimicrobial preservative we are using in the preparation of uh, syrups? So mainly that is benzoic acid 0.1 to 0.2%, sodium benzoate that is 0.1 to 0.2%, methyl propyl and butyl parabens. Parabens are main preservatives we are using in the most of all, that means our pharmaceutical preparations. These are good preservatives. So just wait, okay? Wait for 2 minutes. Wait for 2 minutes. So, okay, antimicrobial preservatives, mainly parabens are used, methyl paraben, propyl paraben, and butyl parabens, and benzoic acid, sodium benzoate, and alcohol. So, these are mainly uh, pharmaceutical ingredients that is act as a preservative. Okay, so How can you preserve the syrups? Okay, so there are few steps are there. Syrups can be preserved by storage at low temperature, adding preservatives in the formulation. Number three, that is by the maintenance of high concentration. Okay, and sucrose as a part of the formulation. Okay, high concentration of sucrose is used for the there act as a preservative by own. Okay, but in case of low concentration, it does not work as a preservative. Okay, so flavoring agents. What kind of flavoring agents we are using in the in case of preparation of syrup as a preservative? That is synthetic flavorants are used. Okay, naturally occur materials for flavoring agents, then volatile oils and vanillin. So what are the naturally occurring materials for flavors? Can you give some examples? Can you give some examples of naturally occurred flavoring agents which are using in a syrup or any pharmaceutical preparations? Can you give some examples?
Honey.
Honey. Honey is a flavoring agent. Is it so?
Sweetening agent.
I asked about the flavoring agent. Can you give me some examples of flavoring agent? Natural flavoring agent that is used in the preparation of syrups. Priyanku, kwa.
So, citrus, the juice of citrus fruits.
Yes, citrus lemon. Yes, citrus lemon is also as a tincture of cardamom, tincture of lemon. Okay, so these are mainly vanilla. These are mainly used as a flavoring agent in case of syrups. That is naturally flavoring agent. And lots of synthetic flavors are there. They are exactly tasted as a lemon. Okay, but these are actually not lemon or orange. Okay, lots of synthetic flavoring agents are there. They are used as a flavoring agents. Okay, so what is the criteria for flavoring agents? Main criteria for flavoring agents. What is the main criteria for flavoring agents? Do you know? When we are preparing the syrups, because syrups are all our base is water, is not it? So all should be water
Yes, sir.
soluble. Okay, so all syrups, that means flavoring, coloring, flavoring, all agents should be water soluble. Right. So, so what is the criteria for coloring agent? First one is the water soluble. Then it should be non-reactive with the other base materials or active pharmaceutical ingredients. Okay. So it should be non-reactive. Okay. And the color should be stable. Okay, and at the pH range, the colors stable at the pH range and under the intensity of light that the syrup is likely encounter during shelf life. That means it should be stable when it come with the light also, and it should be stable when it comes with the that means under the pH also. Okay, so it should be stable. Colors should be stable. So next point is how we can go for the preparation of syrup. Fine. So what is the procedure for syrup? Have you prepared the syrup? I think I have uh,
Yes, sir.
memorized that thing that I will take your practicals. I had already take your practicals about the syrups and all the other pharmaceutical preparations. Have you
Yes, sir.
go with my practicals? Uh, I think I have already given you to prepare how to prepare the syrup. Is not it? What is the
Yes,
preparation?
yes,
What
sir.
is the simple procedure for preparation of syrup? What is the
Sir,
what is the procedure?
taking sugar and water and heating it
Yes. First we have
till
to first we have to weigh the all the ingredients. Ingredient means sucrose and water. Okay.
water.
So first in a porcelain dish we have to heat it properly. We added sugar. After that, in step by step, little bit quantity we are adding the water. Is not it? And
Water.
we triturate it properly until and unless a viscous uniform mass is formed. Is not it? Is
Yes,
it
sir.
so? Yeah. Okay. So this is very simple. We are preparing the syrups in every portion in our home also. We are preparing the syrups. In the preparation of sweet dishes, we are just preparing the syrups. Have you prepared caramel at your home? Have you prepared caramel at your home? Caramel. Anyone?
Yes,
Anyone?
sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes. Yeah, when you are going for preparing the caramel custard and other preparations also, you are preparing the caramel. Okay. So first you just heat the what? Sugar along
What?
with little amount of water. It will become viscous, is not it? And it form the caramel. So we are not going to prepare the caramel. We just make it viscous along with the water. So it is very simple procedure for preparation of syrup. Okay. So solution of ingredients with the aid of heat. Solution of the ingredients by agitation without the use of heat or the simple admixture of the liquid components. Addition of sucrose to a prepared medicated liquid or flavoring liquid. Percolation of the either the source of the medicating substance or of the sucrose. So it is very easy to prepare the syrups. First of all, you just understood that we just collect all the ingredients, then we have to heat it until and unless we have to add water stepwise until and unless we getting the viscous mass. Viscous means it is not more viscous, it is less viscous. Okay, so this is the procedure, but we have to go for percolation procedure in case of preparation of syrup. So what is the first step? Solution with the aid of heat. So syrups are prepared by this method when it is desired to prepare the syrup as a quickly as possible. When the syrup components are not damaged or volatilized by heat. We have to check that if the ingredients which we are using in the preparation of syrup, if it is volatile in nature, then it should be affected in the preparation of syrup. So we have to heat the syrup when it should be non-volatile or it should be stable when we are applying the heat. Okay, so it should be stable. It should be that means stable substances. We are applying it when it should be stable. Okay, so this is the first procedure. Next, in this method, the sugar is generally added to the purified water and heat is applied until the sugar is dissolved. Then the other stable components are added to the hot syrup. The mixture is allowed to cool and the volume is adjusted to the proper level of purified water. First, what we have to do, we have to add it purified water and sucrose. We have to triturate it until and unless the sucrose is properly dissolved in that water. When we are heated, it will become thicker. Okay, then before thicker, we are just adding the other ingredients that is used in the preparation of sugar, and we are triturate it properly. And after that, we have to give it for cooling. After cooling, we are adding the purified water to make the volume up to the mark. So, do you have any confusion regarding this step? Do you have any confusion regarding the preparation of syrup?
No, sir.
Yes or no?
No, sir.
No. Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. So, for what we have to do if some substances are not tolerate the heat. That means some volatile substances, what we have to do for the volatile substances? We cannot apply heat for the volatile substances. So if heat liable agents or volatile substances such as volatile flavoring oils and alcohol are be added, then the generally added syrup after sugar is dissolved by heat. They are generally added to the syrup after the sugar is dissolved by heat, and the solution is rapidly cool in the room temperature. After applying heat, when it will become cool, then we are adding the all other ingredients. Okay, in case of when we have to use the volatile substances. So, syrup cannot be sterilized by autoclaving. Why? It cannot be sterilized for other preparations. That means, have you heard about the large volume parenterals and small volume parenterals? Do you know what is LVP and SVP? Have you heard the term SVP and
No,
LVP?
no, no, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
no.
Sir.
No,
Yes
sir.
or no?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. Okay. So SVP and LVP means large volume parenterals and small volume parenterals. So large volume parenterals mainly saline products. Have you seen the saline products?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these are called as a large volume parenterals. That means the quantity, the volume of that particular parenteral products are high. That's why it is called large volume. Injections. Have you seen the injections? Have you seen the
Yes, sir.
injections? So these are also parenteral products. These are called as a small volume parenterals because the quantity of the injectable preparations are very small. That's why it is called small volume parenterals. So what is the that means in practical section I will discuss how can you prepare the large volume parenterals and what is the that means uh, method for testing the large volume and small volume parenterals. Okay, so evaluation test mainly. So in case of large volume and small volume parenterals, for make the parenteral products free from microorganism, we have to go for sterilization. So what do you mean by sterilization? What do you mean by sterilization? Do you have any idea what do you mean by sterilization?
Free from microorganisms.
Yeah, so we free from microorganisms and their spores. So when we make a substance free from microorganism, we are going for sterilization. For the large volume parenterals also, we are going for sterilization. For the small volume parenterals also, we are going for sterilization. But in case of syrups, we cannot go for the sterilization because the volatile substances are present in that particular syrup. Okay, okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So, the use of boiled purified water in the preparation of syrup can be enhanced its uh, permanency, and the addition of preservative agents when permitted can protect during its shelf life. So we have to added that means antimicrobial agents and preservatives to stabilize that product. Okay. So what is the role of antimicrobial agent? It prevent the growth of microorganism. So we cannot go for sterilization. That's why we are adding antimicrobial agents. Okay, and preservatives we have to add for the stabilization of that product. Okay. So what is the storage condition for syrup? We have to store the syrup in a well closed tight container. Is not it? If it is light sensitive, what we have to do? If syrups are light sensitive, what we have to do?
Keep in a dark place.
So yes, we have to keep it in a dark and cool place, but we have to check that we have to use the amber color containers.
Containers.
Is not it? Have you seen some
Yes, sir.
syrups are mainly dispensed in the amber color containers because it is
Yes,
light sensitive. Okay, fine.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so okay, fine, students. I just start my classes today only. Today up to this. Do you have any questions regarding today's class? Have you understood?
Yes,
Okay. So
yes, sir.
I just feel very weak. So I cannot talk much more longer time continuously. So
Yes,
next class I will start. Fine.
yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. If you have any confusion related to, you just go through your by own. Okay. You just follow the books, whatever it is given in your, that means syllabus. Fine. And you just go through it properly. I think it is very easy, not much. That means like a rocket science. Fine. You just go through. We read it properly. You will understood. Fine. But you have to memorize the all the ingredients, whatever we are using in the preparation of syrup, whatever we are using preparation of tablet. It is mainly necessary things. These are main ingredients, components. Don't mix it up. Okay, you are writing, that means in whatever we are using in the preparation of syrup, you are writing the same thing in the preparation of tablet also, it will become wrong. Fine. So you just understood what are the excipients mainly used in the preparation, how can you formulate the tablets, how can you formulate the capsules, and how can you prepare the syrups, what are the advantages, disadvantages, and what are the steps we are taking in the preparation of formulation of syrups, and what are the limitations. So these are main important things mainly. Fine. So I think you understood today's class. Any questions?
Sir, no, no questions.
No, sir.
Oh, okay, okay, fine. So hope that means hope all of you should be fine. Okay, be safe and safe at your home. Fine, and take care.
Take so
Thank you,
Uh,
sir.
You too.
okay, okay, okay. Thank you so much. I will. I'm just now. It is 9 days. Uh, so I'm in recovery period now. So hope I'll be take classes very soon. Okay, practical classes also in college campus. Fine.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much, students. You can leave now. You all of you give your attendance, please. And after giving the attendance, you can leave.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Fine. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.